Hi, I'm Julie from GoSource, and I wanted to talk to you today about analyzing your accounts receivable. It's important that we have some basic benchmarks to know if we are doing a good job, because we all know if too much is left on the accounts receivable for too long, it's harder to collect. So, when working with your teams, there are 3 key areas to look for. Number 1, you should be able to collect about 95% of your billing. Now that means after taking the contract adjustments. So 5% is going to be loss. There are just going to be some claims that the insurance is going to refuse to pay and we are not able to go after the patient for it. That number should not exceed 5%. These are your past timely filing. These are not authorized. Any of those types of carrier rejections that in our appeals, we weren't able to get them resolved. So make sure that's not going over 5%. Of course, less is better. 3% would be fantastic. So that's the first thing. Another is look at your aging buckets. You have your current 30, 60, 90, 120 plus. Of all your aging, and hopefully your EHR system will give this to you, or you can calculate it, you don't want more than 10% of the total aging to be in that 120 plus bucket. That's really important. So of all the aging, look at your 120 bucket and keep it under 10%. And then the third is to compare your total AR to your average monthly charges. So it should not exceed more than 2.2 average month. So 1.7 to 2.2 is ideal. Let me give you an example. Let's say your average monthly charges are $100,000. Then your AR would be $170,000 to $220,000. That's the sweet spot where it should be ranged. If it's higher, you're leaving money on the table and you need to look at your processes to see what needs to be done to keep that in range. If it's lower, then you have the risk of big swings in your cash flow. If the doctor goes on vacation and you're running that lean, your revenue's really gonna go down because you don't have a pipeline of steady claims paying in his absence or in her absence. So look at those 3 quick, easy measures to make sure you're doing the best job you can. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.